A very good morning to one and all. Now coming to second lecture, that is microwave bands, right? Till now I have said what is microwave. In first class I have said what is microwave and its properties and its uses, right? Now we have discussed till now what is mean by microwave, which is nothing but which has the shortest wavelength and highest frequency, and we have discussed properties of microwaves and uses of microwave, right? Now coming to microwave, as I have said, it has a wavelength range ranging from 1 millimeter to 1 meter, and if I calculate frequency using the formula lambda equals to C by F, you will get 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz. Now this is the frequency of your microwave and this is lambda of your microwave. As I have said in the last class, microwave will have the wavelength ranging from 1 millimeter to 1 meter, and it has a frequency range varying from 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz, right? Now this frequency is divided into several bands, which we call it as microwave bands, whatever the frequency that is allocated to your microwaves, that is ranging from 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz, is divided into several bands, which we call it as microwave bands. Generally microwave bands, see, frequency is allotted from 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz, but generally we will consider 1 gigahertz to 170 gigahertz. Under microwave bands we will consider from 1 gigahertz to 170 gigahertz. Now let us see what are different types of microwave bands. What are different types of microwave bands? Are nothing but the frequency allotted to your microwaves is divided into bands, right? Generally bands, for these bands we will consider frequency from 1 gigahertz to 170 gigahertz, right? Now let us see what are the different bands of microwave. Now bands and its frequency range, generally we consider from 1 gigahertz, hence it will be in terms of gigahertz. Next, the wavelength range for that particular band, right? Now microwave bands, under that first band is L band. First microwave band is L band and its allotted frequency range is 1 gigahertz to 2 gigahertz. First microwave band is L band. Allotted frequency range is from 1 gigahertz to 2 gigahertz. If you calculate lambda equals to C by F, you will get wavelength, and this you will get from 15 centimeter to 30 centimeter. Using this formula you can calculate. See, you know 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, and frequency is this range. If you calculate lambda value, you will get 15 centimeter to 30 centimeter. The first microwave band is L band, whose frequency range is 1 to 2 gigahertz. And next band is S band. Next microwave band is S band, and its frequency range is from 2 gigahertz to 4 gigahertz. Next microwave band is S band, and its frequency range is varying from 2 gigahertz to 4 gigahertz. Now if you calculate lambda value, you will get 7.5 centimeter to 15 centimeter. That is, wavelength of this particular S band is 7.5 centimeter to 15 centimeter. And the third microwave band is C band. These are nothing but the letters LSC, right? These are nothing but the letters allotted to your microwave bands. Third microwave band is C band, and its frequency range is varying from 4 to 8 gigahertz. 4 gigahertz to 8 gigahertz. Next microwave band is C band. Its frequency range is varying from 4 gigahertz to 8 gigahertz. Now if you calculate wavelength for this particular frequency range, you will get 3.75 centimeter to 7.5 centimeter. 3.75 centimeter to 7.5 centimeter. This is third band, right? This is your third band. And next microwave band, fourth band, is your X band. Next, fourth microwave band is X band, and frequency range allocated is 8 gigahertz to 12 gigahertz. Frequency range allocated for this microwave band X band is 8 gigahertz to 12 gigahertz. Now if we calculate wavelength, you'll get 25 millimeter to 3.75 centimeter. 25 millimeter to 3.75 centimeter or 37.5 millimeter. Both are same. Right, now this is the lambda range that is allotted for your X band. Generally you will have a lab, radio microwave frequency RFMW lab. In that particular lab you will operate all the components under this band only, X band, that is 8 gigahertz to 12 gigahertz. Remember this, under your microwave lab operating band is X band, that is 8 gigahertz to 12 gigahertz. Why only X band? That you will come to know while explaining the product called rectangular waveguide. You will have a rectangular waveguide, right? Now this waveguide is used to transmit microwaves. Generally waveguides are used to transmit microwaves, and you will have a cutoff frequency for this particular waveguides, right? You will have a theory why only X band is operated under microwave lab, that I will explain while saying about rectangular waveguide. Generally remember, under microwave frequency lab, that is radio RFMW lab, operating band is X band. Why only X band, why not other band, that I will say while explaining about rectangular waveguide, right? Now coming to fifth band, after X band you will have KU band. KU is nothing but quartz under. This is nothing but quartz under band, right? KU band, and its frequency range is varying from 12 gigahertz to 18 gigahertz. Fifth microwave band is KU band. Its frequency range is varying from 12 gigahertz to 18 gigahertz. And if you calculate lambda value, you will get 16.7 millimeter to 25 millimeter. 16.7 millimeter to 25 millimeter. This is your fifth microwave band, right? You have to remember all these microwave bands. Generally microwave frequency range is 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz, but under bands you will consider from 1 gigahertz to up to 170 gigahertz, right? You'll have more than also, but similarly we'll consider this is the frequency range considered generally for your microwave, right? Now fifth microwave band is KU band. After that KU band you will have K band. After that KU band you will have K band, right? You will have K band, and its frequency range is varying from 18 gigahertz to 26.5 gigahertz. All these are under gigahertz only frequency ranges, 18 gigahertz to 26.5 gigahertz, and its frequency range is varying from 11.3 millimeter to 16.7 millimeter, right? Starting from centimeter it will end up to millimeter. This is for your wavelength of your microwave bands. It will see wavelengths will start from centimeter in terms of centimeters, and it will end up to millimeter, right? And sixth one is K band, and after K band you will have KA band. After K band you will have KA band, right? Now this frequency range is 26.5 gigahertz to 40 gigahertz. Now this frequency range allotted for your KA band is 26.5 gigahertz to 40 gigahertz, and its frequency range is varying from 5 millimeter to 11.3 millimeter, right? 5 millimeter to 11.3 millimeter. This is your seventh microwave band, right? L band, first microwave band is L band. Its frequency range is varying from 1 to 2 gigahertz. If you calculate lambda value, you'll get, based on the formula C by F, you'll get 15 to 30 centimeter. And next S band, and its frequency range is 2 gigahertz to 4 gigahertz, and its frequency wavelength range is varying from 7.5 centimeter to 15 centimeter. And third microwave band is C band, and its frequency range is varying from 4 gigahertz to 8 gigahertz, and wavelength range is varying from 3.75 centimeter to 7.5 centimeter. And fourth one is X band, 8 to 12 gigahertz, and these are the wavelength, and these are different KU band, K band. KU stands for quartz under, and K band, K. These are all letters allocated to your microwave bands with your different frequency ranges and different wavelength ranges, right? And after Ka band you'll have different bands also, right? After Ka band you'll have different bands also. Now let us see what is next band after Ka band, right? And next you have Q band, right? After Ka band you have Q band, and its frequency range is varying from 33 gigahertz to 50 gigahertz. If you see Ka band whose frequency range is varying from 26.5 gigahertz to 40 gigahertz only, right? Now Q band is some part of Ka along with extension, right? Starting from 33 gigahertz to 50 gigahertz is the frequency allocated to your Q band, right? And its wavelength range is varying from 6 millimeter to 9 millimeter, and its wavelength range is varying from 6 millimeter to 9 millimeter. And coming to next band you have U band, right? Now after this you will have mixing of frequencies, right? After this Ka band, till Ka band you will have continuous frequency ranges, but after Ka band you will have mixing of frequency ranges, right? Next you will have U band, and its frequency range is varying from 40 to 60 gigahertz. If you see this, starting from 40 to 60 gigahertz is the frequency range allocated for your U band, and its frequency wavelength range is varying from 5 millimeter to 7.5 millimeter, and its frequency wavelength range is varying from 5 millimeter to 7.5 millimeter. And after U band you will have V band, right? After U band you will have V band, and its frequency range is varying from 50 to 75 gigahertz, and its frequency range is varying from 50 to, see, all these are according to your IEEE standards, right? These are the bands allocated to your microwave frequencies. That means microwave frequencies are divided into different bands. Now those are the frequency ranges allocated to that particular lettered bands. Now this is according to your IEEE standard, right? Now V band, whose frequency range is varying from 50 to 75 gigahertz, and its wavelength range is varying from 4 millimeter to 6 millimeter, and its wavelength range is varying from 4 millimeter to 6 millimeter. And after V band you have W band, and after V band you have W band, and its frequency range is varying from 75 to 110 gigahertz, right? 75 to 110 gigahertz. And if you go for wavelength range, and its wavelength range is varying from 2.7 millimeter to 4 millimeter, and its wavelength range is varying from 2.7 millimeter to 4 millimeter. And next you have F band, right? And F band frequency range is 90 gigahertz to 110 gigahertz. Now if you see this, F band is a part of W band only, right? Like this you'll have mixing of frequency bands allocated to that particular bands, right? Now this frequency range is varying from 2.7 millimeter to 3.3 millimeter, right? Its frequency range is varying from 2.7 millimeter to 3.3 millimeter. And next you have last band under your microwave band, that is D band, varying from 110 gigahertz to 170 gigahertz, and its frequency range is varying from 1.8 millimeter to 2.7 millimeter, right? 1.8 millimeter to 2.7 millimeter. Now these are the different microwave bands, right? These are the different microwave bands starting from L band. First band is L band, right? First band is L band. Now let me explain all those things, right? Let me briefly explain all those things. See, microwave is nothing but smallest wavelength region whose wavelength is varying from 1 millimeter to 1 meter, and it's, if you calculate frequency range, you will get 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz. Now this frequency range is divided into number of subset of bands. Number of bands, right? Generally we consider from among this frequency we consider from 1 gigahertz to 170 gigahertz. Now this frequency is divided into number of bands, that we call it as microwave band. Now these are the bands that are divided into number of microwave bands. First band is L band 1 to 2 gigahertz, S band 2 to 4, C band 4 to 8, X band 8 to 12, KU band, that is quads under 12 to 18, and K band, that is 18 to 26.5 gigahertz, KA band 26.5 gigahertz to 40 gigahertz, and after KA band you'll have Q band 33 gigahertz to 50 gigahertz, and U band allotted frequency is 40 gigahertz to 60 gigahertz, and V band 50 to 75 gigahertz, W band 75 to 110, F band 90 to 110, and D band, last band, D band 110 to 170 gigahertz. Now these are the microwave bands, different microwave bands starting from L band ended with D band. These are nothing but letters only, starting from L band ended with D band. Now let us briefly see the applications of different microwave bands, right? First band is L band, right? We have seen first microwave band is L band, whose frequency range is 1 to 2 gigahertz, and if you calculate lambda you'll get 15 centimeter to 30 centimeter, right? Now this is your first band. Now let us see the application. Now these bands are used under navigations, right? Now this microwave band is used under navigations, and another one is GSM mobile phones. You know GSM, right? GSM mobile phones, and in some military applications. See, till now we have seen different microwave bands. Now let us see where those microwave bands are applicable, right? First, coming to L band, we have whose frequency range is varying from 1 to 2 gigahertz, and lambda is 15 centimeter to 30 centimeter. Now coming to the applications of L band, now these are used under navigations, and these are used under some military applications and under GSM mobile phones. L band, these are the applications of L band, right? Now coming to second band, that is S band, right? Second microwave band is S band. Now its frequency range is 2 gigahertz to 3 gigahertz, right? Its frequency range is 2 gigahertz to 3 gigahertz. Now if we calculate lambda, you'll get 7.5 centimeter to 15 centimeter, right? As we have seen under the table, S band is your second microwave band. Frequency range is varying from 2 to 4 gigahertz, right? Frequency, sorry, it is 4 gigahertz, 2 to 4 gigahertz, and lambda is varying from 7.5 centimeter to 15 centimeter. Now coming to these applications, now these are also used under navigation, right? These are also used under navigation and used under optical communication, and also wireless communication, nothing but wireless networks, right? Now these are the applications of S band, right? Second microwave band is S band, whose frequency range is 2 gigahertz to 4 gigahertz, lambda you know. Now coming to application, those are used under navigation purpose and used under optical communication for transmitting of message, and also used under wireless network, right? Now coming to third microwave band, that is C band, right? Third microwave band, that is C band. Third microwave band, that is C band, and its frequency range is varying from 4 to 8 gigahertz, and lambda is varying from 3.75 centimeter to 7.5 centimeter, right? Now third microwave band is C band, you know, frequency range varying from 4 to 8 gigahertz, and lambda is varying from 3.75 centimeter to 7.5 centimeter. Now coming to this long distance, that is long distance communication calls, right? C band is used for long distance communication calls, and another application And another application of this C band is, now these band microwaves can penetrate through clouds. Can penetrate through clouds, smoke, can penetrate through clouds, dust and smoke. Now these are the applications of C band. Now C band, that is third microwave band, frequency range is varying from 4 to 8 gigahertz. Lambda is varying from 3.75 centimeter to 7.5 centimeter. Now coming to its applications, for long distance communication, that is contacting through long distances, you can use this microwave band. And this microwave C band microwave, that means microwave with frequency range varying from 4 to 8 gigahertz, can penetrate through clouds, dust, smoke, etc. Right, now these are the applications of three bands. Right, we have seen L band, S band and C band. Now coming to fourth band, that is X band. Right, now its frequency range is varying from 8 to 12 gigahertz and lambda is varying from 25 millimeter to 3.75 centimeter. Right, fourth microwave band is X band. Right, and these are the frequency range and lambda range. Right, now coming to application, now these are used under satellite communication. And these are used under broadband communication. That means microwave with frequency range varying from 8 to 12 gigahertz are used under satellite communication, broadband communication, right, broadband communication, space communication, radars, etc. Right, space communication, radars, etc. Fourth microwave band is X band, that is microwaves with frequency range 8 to 12 gigahertz. Right, see, microwaves will have different frequency range depending on that frequency range, and those are applicable in different fields. That's why I'm saying applications of L band, S band, C band and X band. Right, now fourth microwave band is X band, that is microwave with frequency range varying from 8 to 12 gigahertz, applicable under satellite communication, broadband communication, space communication, radars. Right, now coming to fifth band, and as also I have said, this X band is used under your lab also, RFMW lab. You will have a lab with this concerned subject, and under that lab you will operate microwaves with frequency range varying from 8 to 12 gigahertz only. Why not others? Why not above X band? Why not below X band? That I will say while explaining about your component called rectangular waveguide. But meanwhile, remember, X band is used under your lab and X band is nothing but the microwave band, and the concerned microwaves with frequency range is 8 to 12 gigahertz. Right, and after X band you will have Ku band, that is quartz underband. As I have said, its frequency range is varying from 12 gigahertz to 18 gigahertz and lambda, you know, as I have said. Now these waves are used under satellite communication. Right, these waves, one application of microwaves with frequency from 12 gigahertz to 18 gigahertz is satellite communication, and another one is radar for detection of target, range, speed, etc. Right, now these are the applications of Ku band. That means microwaves with frequency from 12 gigahertz to 18 gigahertz are applicable under satellite communication, and under radar, that is for detection of target, range and speed. And coming to last band, that is K band and Ka band. Remaining are applicable in different applications, but remember only this, right, till Ka band. Right, you know the frequency band of this is 18 to 26.5 gigahertz, and this is 26.5 gigahertz to 40 gigahertz, right? Now coming to this, based on this you can calculate lambda value. Now coming to its application, right? And first application, these are also used under radars, right? These are also used under radars and also satellite communication. These are also used under radars and also satellite communication. That is to detect target, speed and range, right? Now these are the applications of K band, Ka band, varying from different frequencies, right? Now let me briefly explain all those things, right? Microwave is nothing but a shortest wavelength region varying from 1 millimeter to 1 meter, and if you calculate you will get 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz. Now these are divided into subset of bands. Now those bands are L band, S band, C band, allocated frequencies and allocated wavelength. Now these are the different bands. Now coming to application, first band is L band. Now these are used under navigations, GSM, mobile phones and military application. Now coming to next band, S band, 2 gigahertz to 4 gigahertz. That means microwaves with frequency range from 2 gigahertz to 4 gigahertz are used under navigations, optical communications and wireless networks. Now beyond 4 to 8, those are used under long distance communication calls, and the microwaves with this frequency range can penetrate through clouds, dust and smoke, right? Next band is X band, that is 8 to 12 gigahertz. Now microwaves with this frequency range are used under satellite communication, broadband communication, space communication and also under radars. Now coming to Ku band, that is 12 quads under, Ku stands for quads under, 12 gigahertz to 18 gigahertz. Now these are used under satellite communication for detection of target, range and speed under radar, right? Next Ka band is also used under satellite communication to radars, and these are the frequency range, right? In the next class I will say about applications of all the microwaves, where those are applied and what are the purposes of those microwaves. See, applications you will have under medical field, and you will have under military, and you will have general normal applications like oven, food industry is also there, right? And then you will have radio, astronomy, and you will have communication, right? Different applications of microwaves are there that I will say under next class, right? Thank you.